the end of the day, bro, like, right is right, wrong is wrong. And if I'm gonna put it out there, I'm gonna put it out there. You are not in no one, none of us is in a predicament to call anyone broke. We all are not. None of us are fucking rich. None of us are fucking wealthy, bro. None of us, bro. All of us is just fucking 3 paychecks away from being on the motherfucking streets, respectfully. Respectfully. And we talking about motherfuckers, we talking about if you had to pay all your student loans off, if you had to pay off all your medical bills off, because if you ain't pay all your student loans off and your medical bills and all of the bills, you are still broke because you still owe somebody. If your motherfucking credit ain't jacked up to where it need to be because you have too many things on your motherfucking credit, you still broke because you owe somebody. You just ain't paying them their money. So if you got a fucking medical bill and you got $4,000 in your pocket and your medical bill is 11 grand, your ass need to pay that motherfucking medical bill because you owe them. So you're still fucking broke. You just not paying people. You're not handling your priorities as an adult. So when you speak about finances, you have to really speak about finances. But I never understood why every time people have an altercation on this app, they always gotta bring up people's finances. Go get a job. Go do this. Why are you concerned? Talk about the situation. Talk about the situation and the shit that's going on between Nosy and T. Honestly, my personal opinion, I think the shit can be fixed. I done been in all type of shit on this app. I don't think what's going on between Nosy and T is something that is to the point where it's just like, oh, we can't fuck with each other at all. We can't put this shit together. But one thing for sure, two things for certain is this. It's almost like a relationship, right? It's almost like a relationship. When you are in a relationship with another person and you both are arguing, at some point, one of you is going to put your fucking shield down. Now, the person who is better in this relationship is the person who noticed that the person put their shield down and didn't try to attack that person with the fucking sword without their shield being up. So if I'm arguing with a person and I see that they're coming down, it doesn't hurt to come down with them. That's why me and Duo was able to put our shit back together. That's why me and Blaze was able to put our differences together. Even if we have our fucking different views and shit like that, we were still able to come together and put whatever we had personally aside, because I don't dislike Blaze. I just dislike some of the things that he say and vice versa. He might dislike some of the ways that I run my platform, but I don't wish any harm on him or hate him or anything like that. So at some point and at some fucking time, I told people, the problem with black people when we get into problems and altercations is always like, fuck you, cut you off, you can't come here no more, I'm done with you. Everybody else can just argue, bro, and just go right back to their platforms the next day. No matter who I argue with, for the most part, they can still come over here. Okay, even with Sobi. I went to Sobi multiple times, personally, in his DM to speak to him like a man. But the thing is, you can tell who grew up and didn't really have nothing. I know what popularity is. I know what that shit feels like. Sobi was not one of the popular kids. I can tell that. So when you get on this app and you finally get a little click, it makes you feel like you are a part of something. So now you want to be a bad boy. It's almost like when your child go and do some shit out of nowhere and you be like, not my son. And they be like, yeah, your son did that. But you know your son is not a bad person. He just hanging around bad people. That's what's going on with Sobi. Sobi want to be a bad bitch so bad. Sobi want to be a bad bitch so bad. Sobi want to put on panties so bad, but he can't because he got nuts. It is probably uncomfortable for him. Sobi want to drink Beyonce's bathwater, but he can't because she don't know his ass. He's still trying to prove to Kappa that she broke. So every time Sobi go live, he got to promote where he going, just hoping that Kappa see it and making her jealous. He can't just live his life. And then he tell us we jealous of him because he's paying $4,000 to see motherfuckers who don't even know that he exists. They just happy. They're just mad because I'm at Madonna. They wait till I go on vacation to go see Madonna. But motherfucker, you also unalive somebody by drinking and driving and you still fucking drinking, respectfully. These niggas be getting on this app acting like they got confidence, even like fucking Street Scholar. I done made that nigga say that wasn't his mother to the point now he's lying to say that he owned that house. Safi, the bitch, Sophie, whatever his aunt name is, the bitch so crazy. She really thinks she related to Scholar.
Lord Jesus.
She really think that's her nephew.
TV, Lord.
So at the
When
end
you
of
go
the day,
in, you just
so listen, at the end of the day, when I look at these people, bro, and hear the shit that they be saying, bro, it's just beyond me, bro. It's just beyond me. Like, but one thing for sure is, two things for certain is, I didn't know that Nosy was in a mix of all of that Blaze and Alicia stuff. That shit, people just started sending me that shit.
yeah, that
People's
stuff
like,
been
yo,
happening.
TV had Nosy did this, she was doing this, she done had Blaze and Alicia sign a network and something with some essay, and Blaze was trying to scam people. I'm like, listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Just tell her to leave me alone, bro. I don't want no sauce with her, because I know what I can do on this app, and I know how far I can go with it, respectfully, and I am the receipt king. Your followers ain't got to ask me for shit. I will bring it all up for them. I will show every single number, stat, every social media statistics, bars, graphs on every single thing that she ever touched on social media, respectfully. But I'm like, it ain't no purpose in me doing all that shit. But just in case she think about saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go up to TV Head say this, I just want to let her know it's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't go that way, because I don't want to do that. Hopefully. Because like I said, I still got love for her as a content creator. I don't fuck with, I'm gonna keep it real, I don't really know T-Tom like that. My support for T-Tom come from the love that I have for Chef, because that is Chef's sister on TikTok. Chef supports, Chef really loves her and care about her, and she is somebody who's really close to Chef. Chef don't have that really fucking many mutuals on here who generally care about her. So whoever she cool with, naturally I'm gonna be cool with. That's just how that shit go. But I just hope one day they just put that shit behind them, bro. Now, I'm not going to just let people, same thing with Nosy. I'm not going to let people bash her. I'm not going to let people come in here and call her broke. I'm not going to let people come in here and talk about her braces. I'm not going to let people come in here and talk about her mouth and talk about her and how shit she ain't. I'm not going to allow that to happen, because this is not that type of live. And like I said, if I wanted to insert myself, I can insert myself. I can do that. No one's going to be able to do nothing about it. I can go on TikTok right now and see a random live that ain't got nothing to do with me and bring it over here. I don't give a fuck about Gypsy Rose, but I can talk about him. If I want to insert myself, I'm going to insert myself, bro. But if I had to insert myself, if I had the opportunity to insert myself, I just want to insert myself in a point where it's like, okay, T-Tom and Nosy, can you two just come together and just try to talk? And Nosy, on some real shit, if you know for a fact she ain't got to pay you back, can you just be like, all right, fuck it, I was being petty. I was just being petty, and just keep it real and keep it moving. Because the more you keep talking about it and the more you keep saying things, the more and more people is going to be screen recording, and the more you're going to start looking bad. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain is this: if you work for a TV network and that TV network go and see what type of person you are, and they see that you have people who you were supposed to work with saying that you are scamming and lying and throwing threats at them, they are not going to want to work with you. This is why I separate my messy lives from my actual TikTok content. You would never see me take my actual lives in any mess that I have and post it on my TV Head account, because it's my fucking brand. So when I shut this live down, you are not going to be the person who's looking at this from the outside in would never know about nothing dealing with Scholar or this. They won't know. They won't hear about it. They won't know how Patrick is a fucking convicted child abuser. They're not going to know nothing, because I know how to take business and pleasure and separate them, because I am a fucking professional at the end of the day, and I know how shit go.